Um, Kauman sa kuan, kauman sa SONA gud. So daghay mga kuan, daghay mga nanggawas dahil nga issues sa social media like Facebook ko sa ana. Ang nag-try ko reply adto kay kalakuno na gugubi kay kuan man. Okay, hapit na to mga alas 10. So, ako sa basa ng first part ha. Okay. The question is uh, pre-SONA, before the SONA, I hoped, and I'm a bad hoper, I hoped Noy Noy would explicitly tackle Hacienda Luisita. What he did actually was he skirted the issue by saying all lands under CARP will have been distributed by the time he steps down. So that's probably by 2016. And then since he missed turning the bad police versus his cortege into a positive incident, you remember that incident about the police nga mag-U-turn on ta. He missed making it into a positive incident by just pardoning him and then showing his magnanimity. He just mentioned the wangwang reduction. Yun lang. Wala na po tayong wangwang, mga kaibigan. Ganun. Which is, I don't know, it lacks some how do you call this? It lacks some polishing, I suppose, or taking an opportunity to show sincerity. For example, I know it's really a diplomatic way of saying yung SONA. It's essentially a diplomatic a message. So many things there could be left to interpretation. For example, he skirted yung Spratlys issue nga lang. He said that we're upgrading and it's all about achieving peace. Hindi ito para sa siga-siga lang, pero ito ay para sa kapayapaan. Achieving peace. Which is, of course, straight from the book of The Art of War, from Sun Tzu. If you want peace, prepare for war. And of course, the Chinese invented that book, so mas una sila sa ato, ana nga, butanga. Just like what I said before the SONA, it's all about keeping face. It's an Asian characteristic to keep your face. Pakita lahat. It's like moro-moro or verso-verso. Yung mga dialogues na ewan ko na lang. What I forgot to mention during the SONA pre-SONA interview before that, before the SONA, was that the state of the OFWs. Although I'm not an OFW, but many of my friends are OFWs, and since I get to, if you've heard about PEBA na grupo, which is, I think it's in the GMA news lately, kanang Philippine Expats and Blogger Awards. There used to be a blogging group, pero karon kuan na, murag they're active on helping people, mga OFWs na naglisod na sa Saudi, for example. Ang nakoy friend ang presidente niya, nakoy friend ko siya sa Facebook, si Kenji Solis. And so I keep on being exposed sa ilang mga issues. For example, the only mention of OFWs sa iyang SONA is just what? Na gusto kong tumanda rito, gusto ko nang umuwi at tumanda rito, at ang sagot ko, kayo po ang may gawa nun. Yun lang. So many of the OFWs karon sa social media are saying, sayang. I mean, he could have mentioned the OFWs more, yung mga bagong bayani, since they're holding up at least 10% of the Philippine economy or our GDP. He didn't mention them. In fact, he did not sa 7 revisions sa yan, so he did not include yung hinaing ng mga OFWs about the coming increase in the PhilHealth, mandated PhilHealth na mga bills before makalakaw sila. Although so many people nga dili OFWs mainly or not OFWs are saying nga magamitan man gud ang PhilHealth kung naa ka sa country. Of course, the OFWs are not in the country. They say they have better medical coverage from their employers, and then some of them are single and parents who are not yet 60, so dili nila magamit. Karon i-compound pa sa taga PhilHealth nga wag kayong mag-alala, gagawin naming magaan to. Dili ni tigda ang pagkuan, ang pag pangayo sa 2,400. Unti-untiin namin. Pero ganun, it's just like, okay, hindi ito masakit, pero right pa rin ito. Which is far from what OFW are seeking na dili ituloy kanang kuan increase, because one, it's also a violation of Republic Act 122 yata yun, 10022, or was that yeah, Migrant Workers and Overseas Filipinos Act of 1995. Nga na provision dito, wapo kita actually ang exact provision, but I found the Republic Act ang nagbawal nga magpa-increase og mga fees without proper consultation siguro. But at any rate, I've mentioned before the SONA interview na I didn't vote for Noy Noy, and I still feel he's a puppet. Pero the pictures he painted during the SONA were so colorful pieces of hope. They're so colorful that pieces of hope danced in my mind. Ayun. Hapit na akong makalimtan nga I think of him as a puppet. But I did say, and yun nga, unti-unti may hope. I'm seeing little bits of hope in my mind. But I did say earlier that I'm a bad hoper, so I'm hoping for the puppet because I don't see the puppeteer. But I still cannot take away, or I still have that feeling na talagang ganun. But anyway, siguro pessimistic lang ako or something. But then I wish him well. Pero it was an opportunity nga na-miss niya. A lot of things in the miss. But then you cannot please everybody. Naaragoy magkuan reklamo bisag unsa ba. Why ma-please. Also, I'm still remembering yung picture ng barkada niyang si Mimis lang na nagkalat dito sa Vietnam. And they have a picture together drinking kasi they're drinking buddies. I hope it wasn't Mimis lang who wrote yung presidential SONA niya. Or else, I don't know, it might explain everything.